It's not safe. Before you cross me, look both ways. Leaving the scene with no trace. None in my league. You out of place. I'm not at the top. I'm outer space. Can't eat with us. We're out of place. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling great. You're not my fan. You can't relate. Straight talk going. It's not safe. Before you cross me, look both ways. Leaving the scene with no trace. None in my league. You out of place. I'm not at the top. I'm outer space. Can't eat with us. We're out of place. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling great. You're not my fan. You can't relate. Straight talk going state to state.
What's going on, guys? It's your host, your boy, George McKay, and I'm back here again with the one and only
Mini House.
And we are doing a predictions for tonight's WWE Fastlane. Starts at 7 p.m. on Peacock in the States and on WWE Network everywhere else. And if you have an illegal Android black box, you get it at 7 p.m. as well. But we support because we love wrestling.
Yes.
So you ready to get into this card today?
I am very excited.
Yeah, it's the last event right before WrestleMania. So we know it's going to be, there's a couple matches that I'm about. I could really care less about.
Yeah,
but this is the way we predict the card going and how the card is going to run. So let's get ready for match number 1. This match is the first match that we're going to see on the card today. I think this is going to be the opener match, and I'm pretty sure you agree with me on this. It's going to be Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon. Yes, your face says it all. Says it all. So how do you see this one going? How do you see this one playing out?
Okay, I feel like it's kind of obvious. I don't like Shane McMahon because he sucks. And Braun Strowman, I hate him as well, but he's like good at sometimes, but not. So I think Braun Strowman's going to win.
Braun Strowman's going to win. Do you put a time limit on this match? Do you think this is going to be a relatively quick squash match? Or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it's going to be relatively quick as well. I'm going to say in and around the 5 to 8 minute mark. No more than that. I think we will see a coast to coast from Shane McMahon. You know how he always does the signature, flying from one turnbuckle into the other, kick to the face, yada, yada, yada. Who really cares? This storyline is not something I could give any investment in, and it's not something I care about. So, yeah, I'm going to say Shane McMahon for the loss, Braun Strowman for the win, and we move on to more important matches in the card.
Exactly.
All right, second match of the card, number 2, is going to be Matt Riddle, the current U.S. champion, going up against Mustafa Ali, the leader of Retribution, if you will. I like both these guys. I like what they bring to the table. Matt Riddle just captured gold, so I don't see him losing it this quickly.
Yeah, same.
So even though I think this match is going to be probably one of the best matches of the night, in terms of story and how amazing both these guys are, Mustafa Ali will not get gold tonight, and I believe that Matt Riddle will retain. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with the whole sentence you just made. Matt Riddle is probably one of the wrestlers that deserved a championship. So, yeah, I think he's going to keep it.
Okay. Well, that's perfect. Okay, next match on the card is going to be Seth Rollins going at Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, this is a match that has the potential to be match of the night with how great these two are in the ring. Their characters may be stale, creative may not be there for them, but they can still show up in big moments. And considering this is right before WrestleMania, why not try to go for broke and go for match of the night? So I think these two are going to put on a spectacular show. Yeah, I am a Seth Rollins guy. I have been since day one, even through all the horrible gimmicks and the current gimmick of the Monday Night Messiah. I could really care too less of everything that's happening. But in terms of athletic ability, I got to give this one to my man, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, same.
Do you think it's going to be caliber to be match of the night though?
Yeah.
No? You think they're going to steal the show? I think they're going to do something really, really special.
Yeah.
All right. And next we got Big E, the current IC champion, going at the new and improved Apollo Crews. Character development, not really a fan of where the character's going. I thought Apollo was great as he was. I just think he needed the push that he deserved. Now he's getting the push with a character that's kind of a head scratcher for me. Typical WWE model. This one's hard for me. I'm going to let you make your prediction first here. Who do you see taking this one?
Well, I think Big E had a really good run so far, and like you said about Apollo Crews, I liked his old character, and I think he needed more of a little, more spotlight, if you know what I'm saying.
But not with this character.
No,
he could have done it with the other character. Like there was no need to go. But I do like him as a heel. I just don't know if I'm a fan of this particular character.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I love Big E and I love the New Day, but it's kind of sad they broke up. But I still like Big E, so I think I'm gonna go with Big E.
All right. Well, this may shock some people, but I'm gonna go with Apollo. The reason I'm gonna go with Apollo is I think he's due for just anything. He is such an amazing athlete. He's somebody who deserves to have the spotlight on him, and I think he deserves to have gold. And Big E, I think the IC title run has been great, but I think it's time for him to move on and to get ready to headline WrestleMania next year. It's not his time this year, but next year, I think he's going to be one of the fixtures in the Royal Rumble. I think he's going to go on to win the Royal Rumble. And I think we're going to see a streamline of him going at whoever the champion may be next year at WrestleMania, because I think Big E's time is way overdue. He's a born and bred champion. And now it's time to just completely remove himself from the shadow that was the New Day and start going for some major titles. And don't get me wrong, the IC title is a major title, but I think Apollo can hold it down for a little bit and Big E can move on to bigger and better things. So I'm going to pick Apollo for the win in this one. Next up, we have a women's match, the tag team champions. Tag team championship. We have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler going up against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Now, I mean, obviously, when we do our WrestleMania predictions show, you're going to have a hard choice to make because you love both these ladies who are contending for the women's tag team titles. But in the interim tonight, they have to put what's facing them at WrestleMania aside, and they have to learn to coexist. So I'm going to let you take the reins on this one. Who you picking? Why you picking it? And who's winning this match?
Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, because they're amazing and they're very good wrestlers, and Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax suck. And
well, now hold on. Nia Jax is a great wrestler.
Coming from you?
It was sarcasm. Shayna Baszler is a great wrestler.
Okay.
She just has a shitty character. Nia Jax, I could give two shits. Nia Jax should not be rocking any gold or be on any television set at all. The best thing she did this year was when she fell on her ass and screamed, "My hole." That was a meme forever on my phone. Every time somebody said something, I would just send the meme of her holding her ass saying "my hole." So, okay. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, and I think that they're gonna win the tag team because they're just amazing. And also, I think they're gonna, like, if they do lose, they might like split apart.
So you think that the vacation or the honeymoon would be over, their friendship will be done, and it's back to business because at WrestleMania they are facing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that as plausible. I could also see, and they have done this before, where they'll let them win, and then tomorrow night on Raw, they'll defend the titles again, and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler will steal the win on that one, and then the same thing will happen, like you said, they'll break apart. But I think, why waste a day of making them champions for one day? Why not just rip the Band-Aid off? Sasha screws up, maybe Bianca screws up, somebody screws up, so Nia and Shayna end up retaining, and then we just get the explosion right to WrestleMania as we know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
They can't coexist forever because they are facing each other. As much as we love Sasha and Bianca, I am actually going to pick your first idea. I think Shayna and I are going to find a way to pull it out. Bianca and Sasha will have that explosion that we need to have right before WrestleMania, and we get a streamline to WrestleMania where I think they will be one of the matches of the night at WrestleMania for sure. Yeah. All right, next match on the card. This one is one that we are both salivating for. This is Alexa Bliss going at Randy Orton, and I'm wearing my Fiend shirt for a reason. There's a reason that I'm wearing this shirt. Can I state the reason?
Yes, you can.
So a lot of people who watch WWE know the product, know how it works. The Fiend is returning tonight. Available on WWEshop.com. So the Fiend is returning tonight, and he is going to find a way to get involved in this match, and he is going to decimate Randy Orton. Alexa Bliss is going to have her moments. I hope they actually do this intergender match justice, and they let Alexa Bliss have a couple moments with Randy, have a couple high spots with Randy, because I think she deserves that. She's done so amazing with this demented, demonic little sister character that she's got going on that I feel the devil deserves her due. Alexa Bliss has been one of the best bright spots in wrestling since they burned the Fiend alive, and she has carried the torch and carried it very, very well. Yeah. I love everything she does in terms of promo. I love the psychology. I love how she plays it. Alexa Bliss, honestly and truly, is the best thing in wrestling this year so far, next to Sasha Banks and everything she's been doing, and Bianca Belair's awesome Royal Rumble win. This is the year of women. And they just keep evolving, and they keep breaking down barriers, and they keep kicking ass. And I love that WWE is giving this intergender match the spotlight that it deserves. And I hope it plays out the way I see it. But Alexa Bliss for the win. with the
Fiend's
help
gonna-
of the Fiend.
Yes.
And your thoughts?
Yeah, so I think that I agree with the host here. I think that the Fiend is going to come out. So, yeah.
So get your Fiend shirts available, www.shop.com,
Yes.
$29.99 US. With the exchange rate, works out to be about $45 Canadian.
What about shipping?
Okay, well, I don't know where you live. Shipping is specified based on location. With us, it's about $18 shipping. So this one shirt cost me about $50, but it's goddamn worth it because it's beautiful. Look at the face. Okay, and on the back, it says, let me in. So do the world a favor, people. Let him in. Okay, let him in. All right, next match on the card is a little bit of a grudge match. And it's a streamline right to Bobby Lashley. Drew McIntyre is going on to face Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. But this is Drew McIntyre and the 1930s underground boxer Sheamus. And they're having a no holds barred fight. So anything goes. They're going to tear it apart. They're going to rip it down. They're going to do it very PG. We may see a little bit of blood in this match, but not the crazy amount of blood like Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker we saw on Wednesday. That was just insane.
Yeah.
But this match should be fun. But I'm going to give the edge to my fellow Scotsman, my kilt-wearing, amazing human being, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think Sheamus will have some high spots, and I think Sheamus deserves the under main event in a pay-per-view. I think he's due. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the 1930s boxer gimmick that he's got going on with the Hattie. He looks like Mickey Rooney from Rocky. You gotta get a rock. You gotta go for the ones and twos. You wouldn't know that movie. There's no need for you to hold your jaw. Just close it a little bit. Okay. So, but I am picking Drew McIntyre for the win on this one. What is your thoughts?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre, and I think Sheamus's character is funny at the same time because it's just weird.
All right. And don't forget, guys, this is available tonight at 7 p.m. on the WWE Network. If you're anywhere else, and if you're in the U.S., it's available on Peacock. So make sure you sign up, do your thing, get ready for tonight's Fastlane, because I just think it's going to be fun. And yes, we can bitch and complain about the WWE product, but without the WWE, a lot of us wouldn't even be fans. You probably wouldn't be watching us because you love us and what we do, and we appreciate that. But let's be honest, bitch and complain about WWE all you want, but without WWE, none of us would be here. Yes, there's way better options now, but those better options were started by WWE. We got to remember there were territories back in the day before Vince McMahon bought everybody out. So we can't forget about Vinnie Mac and what he's done. Yeah, we can bitch and complain about what he does because we're wrestling fans and we have the right to do that because that's what we've been doing our whole lives. But still, watch it and just have some fun. It's a WWE product. It is what it is. And the main event of the evening, the head of the table, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
You might hate me for my decision.
I'm not surprised at your decision. I will not support Roman Reigns in any fashion. I don't care. Go back and watch the archives of Straight Talk Wrestling. I suggested this idea 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we did an episode called Deconstructing Roman Reigns. And I said the only way it works is for him to be with Paul Heyman, become a heel, and just run over everybody. It's my idea. WWE owes me money. I said it 3-4 years ago. Go back through the archives, like I said, and check out the episode. I think it's episode 45 or 50, somewhere in and around there. Deconstructing Roman Reigns. Last 5 minutes, I ranted about everything this character should be. And it's the only way that it would work. So, hi. I was right.
Okay.
My pick is Daniel Bryan because I will not support Roman Reigns in any fashion. Even though they took my idea, I will not support Roman Reigns. I know Daniel Bryan's not going to win. I know Roman Reigns is going to beeline straight to WrestleMania, and that's fine. But I'm picking Daniel Bryan. And you go ahead.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. I pick him.
Shocker.
Yeah, he's kind of boring at some parts, but I don't like Daniel Bryan anymore. So
Fair enough. But you can't deny that this match, Daniel Bryan, I think, will pull the best out of Roman Reigns. Daniel Bryan has the capabilities to pull the best out of anybody because he is that damn good. Character development, you may not like it or not, but I also think Kevin Owens may get involved in this match.
Really?
Just because he hates Roman Reigns so much.
And you love him for that?
I love him for that, absolutely. KO. I also have a lot of KO shirts available on www.shop.com.
This is like Kevin Owens right here.
Doppelganger. Except I can't do the beer. I won't do the beer. No, I can't. I won't. This is all you're gonna get. But go with me on this. Go with me on this for a second. What if Kevin Owens gets involved in the match, helps Daniel Bryan win?
Ooh.
Then we get a streamline to WrestleMania where it's Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. I'm getting chills. I'm getting spine-tingling chills all over my body.
Wait, that's actually kind of...
It's a fantastic idea.
That could actually happen.
Blows your mind, right?
That could actually happen.
It could actually happen, and I think that's plausible. I like it if it does happen. It probably won't happen, but I think Kevin Owens is going to get involved in this match, and we're going to see some very close falls. But I would enjoy that match way more. Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship at for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. I love it. I absolutely 150% love it. So I think, why the hell not? I think that's the way it should go tonight. It probably won't play out tonight, but that's the way it should go. So who knows? But I'm picking Daniel Bryan. You're picking Roman Reigns. That's fine. We don't always have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. We should, because I'm always right, but we don't have to always agree. Wow, you're grounded. All right, guys, that's it for this prediction show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know your thoughts, your predictions for tonight's WWE Fastlane. And it is available tonight at 7 p.m. on
WWE Network or Peacock if you live in the USA.
That's right. And you can get this shirt on WWEshop.com. It's an old shirt, but it's still good. Get it. Support the feed. Let me in. That was good, right? That tone?
No, I'm terrible.
As always, I'm your host, your boy, George Mackay, and you all know my mini partner in crime.
The mini house.
And that's it for this prediction show. Don't forget to check out the previous prediction shows we've done, even though those events have already happened. I did one yesterday for NWA Back for the Attack, which is today at 4 p.m. So it's an all-day wrestling event in our household. We're going to be watching NWA. Then we're going to be watching Fastlane, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And our next prediction show will most likely be WrestleMania.
Yes.
So don't forget to tune in for that one, where the mini host and I are going to dissect WrestleMania, break the card down, disagree, fight, and then at the end, we're going to hug it out.
Oh.
And that's it for us, guys. Peace, love, and wrestling. We'll see you next time. Peace. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to tune in next week for another great episode on all available podcast platforms and hosted on Podbean. Also, check us out on YouTube at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Instagram at Straight Talk Wrestling, on Facebook at Straight Talk Wrestling, and on Twitter at _Straight Talk. And if you feel the need to buy some sweet merch, check us out on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Leaving the scene with no trace, not in my league. You out of place. I'm not at the top. I'm outer space. Can't eat with us. We're out of place. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling great. You're not my fan. You can't relate. Straight talk going state to state.